love this part out of Chronicles. It's one of the greatest things. When they get ready to come to battle, they call up and everybody else sent huge numbers of men to defend Israel. But people with discernment and knowledge, the sons of Issachar, said that they knew what the times and the seasons were, and not only that, but they knew what Israel should do. Can I tell you that tonight, underneath the sound of my voice, there's wisdom in the house. Amen. There's understanding in the house. There's direction in the house. Because listen, that's what happens. Because listen, God never brings you to the place of victory, and then you're a then what? Okay, I won, now what? Guess what that means? You know what I love about, he said about Jericho? I actually stood in Jericho in October. You know what? Israel's amazing. I'm going to share a little bit of that, but let me stop right here and say about Jericho. Jericho was amazingly built. We don't have an appreciation for it in our culture. We truly don't. When I stood there and looked at the ancient ruins, and then I looked at the modern city of Jericho right next to it, and you would see ancient, and then you would see modern. And ancient and modern stood side by side. And God spoke to me about going to Israel. Don't just go to spectate and see an old, go release something new. Mm-hmm. So when I went to Israel in October, God sent me there on a mandate. I had a prophetic mission to do. And if any of you followed us around through here at Harvest Chapel, you know that we did Prophet School. We had a lot of conferences that came up this last year with Beloved. We did Arise. We did Thrive. We had the Prophets Conference. We had the Shine Conference. There was conference after conference after conference. You know what that was for? That was for information that brings revelation, that brings a manifestation into the earth. Mm-hmm. Amen. So don't be listen, when it's time for a conference, guess what? Call off work. Y'all call off work to go fishing, hunting. I'm tired of having pajama day. Sometimes you need to schedule your conference. You need to schedule your church. You need to schedule, because listen, without information, you won't get a revelation, because a revelation is an information of God with glory on it. Yes. And see, we all want some glory in our life. You want to see glory. Moses said, show me your glory. Listen, this is what Moses got, where God was. He said, hide yourself in the cleft of the rock. I'll put my hand over you. You'll see my back parts. That means that he'll show you where he's been. But can I tell you, since Jesus came and John saw the open door that said, come on up, that means that I get to see his glory. Yeah. I get it coming in and I get it going out.